to support the Fashion Targets Breast Cancer campaign. It's something that's touched me very closely because one of my very closest friends died 4 years ago.
I'm here to help with awareness of breakthrough breast cancer, and it's been a really fun day, doing fun, silly little things, but ultimately it's about a very serious cause.
I wanted to be here because it's an important charity and it can touch all women.
Just to try and lend support really and try and encourage women to take power over their bodies and to know their bodies better.
I look at it in the sense, if I can take 5 minutes or an hour out of my day and help create awareness that may save somebody's life, then, you know, why not? You know, you get one life. And I think if people ultimately can check themselves and find out whether they have or haven't got it a lot sooner, then we can treat these things.
Yeah, I try to check myself. I try in the shower to see, I sort of look and see if there's anything different, and I try and be aware of my own body as much as I can.
You know, myself, I look very healthy on the outside, but I still don't know what's going on underneath.
I think sadly everybody knows someone, whether it be friends or family, who has been diagnosed with cancer or had a cancer scare.
I think it's important for all women to be aware of the signs and the risks and everything about breast cancer.
If you've got any kind of concern, go straight to a doctor. Don't suffer in silence. Don't just sit at home and think it will go away.
Maybe look it up and see what you're actually checking for, and do your research, and it could be nothing, but it could be something.
I quite like the fact that it's black and white campaign. I think it really stands out.
I think black and white has a kind of timely elegance that works, you know, where colour can sometimes go a bit wrong. You can always trust black and white.
So I think actually, symbolically, it's a wonderful sort of image to have that this is a sort of black and white campaign, because actually cancer is something that affects everyone.
Susie got breast cancer while she was pregnant. Maybe if we'd caught it sooner or realised the consequences of breast cancer and the different ways in which it develops, perhaps she could have had a greater chance to have survived to see her children grow up.
I went through that terrible fear of when they find a lump on your breast and then they have to go and have it checked, and then you have that very long wait and your imagination goes to all different places and you just don't know where to turn.
Myself, I've had scares where I've noticed changes, and so I went along to my doctor and got referred for a scan, and luckily everything was fine.
Yeah, a good friend of mine was diagnosed with breast cancer a few years ago, and she went through the whole chemo, everything. It was a traumatic time for her friends and family, and especially for her. And she was told she'd never be able to have kids after the chemo and stuff, and now she's just had a little baby girl, so happy ending to that story.
I think the thing is with women is that they naturally are carers, but they don't care that much about themselves. They'll look after everybody else first. So as women perhaps get a bit older, they'll be worrying about their parents, like there's a bit of a role reversal there. They'll be so busy looking after their kids, running the house, trying to have a career, trying to juggle everything. And the last thing they'll think about is themselves, and the last person they'll look after is themselves.
I want to keep talking about it so that no one feels alone.
This year's campaign is called Million Model Catwalk, which you can go to millionmodelcatwalk.com, and it's about, you can go online and you can create your own virtual model, as it were, and you can walk down the catwalk with your favourite model.
All you got to do is take a picture, strike a pose and upload it to www.millionmodelcatwalk.com.